Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Summer Janae, and today before we get started, I'm gonna ask you, hit that subscribe button. Make sure you can get all the future notifications on any new content I may share that may be of interest to you. So you can't do that unless you hit that subscribe button. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Today I'm talking to parents and students who may be applying for college. It's November right now, and I want to talk to you about early action and early decision. And what does that mean exactly? I'm glad you asked. So, I'm going to tell you early decision is a binding decision, if you will, a binding. You're opting in to when you apply to colleges and you say, okay, I want to apply early decision. You're saying, if you accept me, I'm coming. Let me tell you how that can go wrong and like on so many levels. If you are a prime example, if you're an A++ student, you have a 4+ GPA, and you apply to a college and you say hey, if you accept me, I'm coming. Early decision, I'm applying early decision. If you were looking for scholarships or anything of that nature, you have now taken those off the table, because if that school accepts you, then that means you're going to figure out how you're going to pay to get there. That means they don't have to offer you anything to come to the school. So that's early decision. I highly, 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 highly recommend you do not apply early decision, especially if you're attending a college that has a tuition rate of $20,000 or more a semester. Early decision is not your friend in that instance. I would recommend, if you're wanting to apply early, that maybe you look at early action, and that way it's not binding. So at least you'll know what your options are if you're doing early action versus early decision. Early decision is binding, and if you apply early decision and they accept you, that's where you're going. So I just wanted to make sure you all understood, as we're in, like, November is the month where those applications are due, that you don't necessarily put yourself in a situation or put your parents in a situation where you've decided to do early decision and now you've taken your scholarship opportunities off the table, so that you can make the best decision for you and your family in terms of what you're going to do and how you're going to do it. Because once the colleges know that there are other players in the game, if you will, in terms of offering you scholarships, they can step up how much they're willing to offer you to come to their organization or to their school. But again, if you do early decision, you're pretty much taking that off the table. I don't know. I'm struggling to think of a situation where that would be beneficial for someone to do early decision, unless there's the likelihood. I take that back. If you have the resources to pay those funds and your parents want to pay those funds, then I could say, in the school's hard to get into and you do early decision, I can understand that situation. But most parents I know would rather spend that money that could be paying for college tuition, especially if you have really good grades, on something else. So just be careful as you're making your decisions, as you're applying for your applications for school, and that you have had that conversation with your parents and don't necessarily opt into an early decision if the objective is for you to get in school, through school, and out of school, maybe without any student loan debt or without your parents getting any student loan debt, and you're just going through and someone else is paying for it. So that's what I wanted to share with you all today: early action versus early decision, and what's the difference. And I hope you have a better understanding of the difference between early action and early decision. If you have any questions, please drop your questions in the comment box and I'll make sure I answer them. in a timely manner so that you can make the appropriate decisions for you to apply for colleges with the early wave if that's the approach you're going to take. That's all I have for you for today. And thank you again for tuning into my channel and for watching this video. Please give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this content, and go be great. Enjoy the rest of your day.